Yo, what's going on everybody? Some kind of hate here, and today I'm bringing you guys some more Bad Company 2. Lately I've been getting a lot of requests to post some more Battlefield, so I like to do what you guys want to see, and I'll post gameplays of whatever I can, whenever I can. I honestly try to bring you guys the most variety that I can with the games that I have, and it's hard going back from each game to different games, and a lot of the times a lot of the gameplays that I put out for you guys are very fresh. They're not like old videos from a few months back or something like that. So I am consistently playing a lot of different games all the time. So I'm bringing you guys a Rush gameplay here on Cold War. This is with the AUG, and playing with my buddy Blake Racing. Gotta say, he's helped me through so much in Bad Company 2, as I came into the series kind of late. So right in the beginning here, we take the far right Rush route. If you follow all the way up at the top of the mountains, go outside of the border, come down. Easiest way to get through here and get these MCOMs armed. But anyways, I don't want to talk about the gameplay throughout this whole video. I feel like you guys have seen Bad Company 2 enough. You guys know how to play the maps, and you guys pretty much know what the deal is. So I don't want to just sit here and do a gameplay commentary. What I want to talk about is, of course, Battlefield 3. So I'm very excited for this game to come out. And a lot of you guys have been asking me, which console am I going to get it for? Because I don't play on the PC, unfortunately. I wish I was good with a keyboard and mouse, because I would love to be able to play 64 multiplayer, and not to mention a whole bunch of other games on dedicated servers, because we all know that peer-to-peer just sometimes lacks in connection and all that good stuff. But I am going to get it for both consoles. I'm going to get it for Xbox and PS3. So for you guys that are on my friends list and are getting Battlefield 3, I'll be on both systems. So to get that out of the way, I want to talk about some updates, some tweets, just some information out there that I'm really excited about. A lot of this stuff you guys may have already heard, and if you've already heard it before and it feels like, I'm just like a parrot just repeating myself, then I'm sorry, but I don't really keep like super up to date with all these things. I just hear them from word of mouth, or I'll watch other videos. But I actually took a lot of time today to check over the blogs and the Battlefield website, and also just gather up some information for what you guys may not know. So first thing I want to talk about, it's a recent thing everyone's been talking about, is how the tanks and the vehicles in Battlefield 3 will have a recovery period. For instance, if it's lightly damaged, it will be able to be recovered on its own without having to have an engineer or your buddy standing right with you and repairing you for yourself. I'm not really sure if this is a good thing or not. I can see it going bad and good at the same time. But all I can say is that I can see how they want to make it better. What they're saying is they want to make it for the people who aren't running engineer to be able to be smart about the way they move the tanks, and they can also repair themselves. But after a short amount of time, if you're overly damaged, you're not going to be able to just repair yourself back to full recovery. So that's a good thing. I mean, it does kind of encourage people to use different classes other than engineer to be able to run the tanks and everything, but I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays. I think what they want people to do is try to take different routes, and also try to just be smart about the way they use the tanks, instead of just rushing right through to the MCOMs or wherever and just getting blown up right away. So second thing I was going to talk about is the vehicles. It's going to be 20 different vehicles in Battlefield 3. There's going to be 12 different classes, and throughout all those vehicles is going to be 80 different unlocks. So I think that's really cool. I'm not too big on using vehicles, honestly. I really like the in-your-face gameplay. I like to use the guns. I really appreciate the gunmanship of using a weapon. That's what I take pride in. So it's going to take me a little while to get used to the vehicles in Battlefield 3, but I am going to be very excited to try them all out, especially the jets. That's going to be freaking cool. So hopefully I can master those when that comes out and be able to unlock all these awesome things. The next thing I want to talk about was the weapons, of course, because in any game, I take so much more pride in the weaponry than, say, the vehicles or perks or specs or anything like that. I really like the guns. That's what I really look forward to in all these games. So in Battlefield 3, it's going to be, hold on, I actually had to make a list for once because there's so much information for me to try to just just gather it all in my head and not speak off of a card or something here. So I got little notes to help me out. There's going to be over 50 different weapons. You guys can check out the weapon list if you want. I'll leave you guys a link in this video here. So if you want to see all this information for yourself and just see that it's all confirmed, it is all true. And if you want to read more about it, I'll leave links for you guys to check that out. So 50 different weapons, and each main weapon is going to have 3 accessory slots. So as you use a weapon, it's not going to just be by level. For instance, if you hit a certain level, you unlock the silencer. You actually have to use the weapon in order to unlock these things, and I think that's a great thing. I think every first-person shooter should have this in their game. If you want to get, the certain unlocks for a weapon, I believe that you should have to master the weapon. You should have to use it, and it shows for it, because if this guy has so many amount of unlocks and he's using a certain thing, you can't be like, oh, well, that's because he's a level 50, that's why he's got the unlock. It's because he actually put time into using it and got good with the weapon. So I think that's a great thing. And included in all those accessories, I mean, you got pretty much anything you could want. You got, foregrips, silencer, red dots, everything you could think of, bipods. And it's going to be really cool because they're trying to persuade players to want to customize their weapon for whatever situation they might be in. If it's a close combat map or if it's a big map, you can use the weapon that you like and just change up your, attachments. And I think that's a really cool idea. So this next thing I thought was actually a pretty big deal. So now in Battlefield 3, as a medic, when you revive somebody, the person being revived actually has to accept it before they can get revived again. So you're going to be laying on the ground with a pistol before you accept the revive. So therefore, you can't just be revived when you don't want to be. I mean, how many times have you gotten revived by a medic and you're just like, what the hell, and then you just die over again? And now, it's actually not going to count as a death if you get put down and revive back up again. So let me know what you guys think about that one. This is what I think this is a really great thing that they did for Battlefield 3, was that they made it so that MCOMs in buildings cannot be destroyed by just destroying the building. So, I mean, the buildings still are going to be destructible, but you can't just destroy the building to destroy the MCOM and take the easy way out pretty much. So if you're in a tank or you're just constantly spamming it with Gustavs or something like that, you're not going to be able to take out the MCOM the easy way out. You're actually going to have to get in there and, destroy the thing. So that's a good thing. This other thing I wanted to say was in-game voice chat. So in Bad Company 2, you could only stay in contact with your squad, which kind of sucked, because if you wanted to talk to any of your other teammates, there was no real way to do it unless you were on Skype or some other different way. So now it's a game default that you can talk to your whole team, and you can actually select which channels of people that you want to talk to. So that's pretty sweet. This video is wrapping up to an end. I had a lot more I wanted to talk about. The last thing I wanted to say really quick was about the sniping, because some people have a problem with quickscoping in Bad Company 2. I mean, getting one-shot killed by a sniper rifle like in your face can be pretty annoying. Considering, even though in real life, yeah, you would probably die from a one-shot kill at any range, but to balance a multiplayer, said that in Battlefield 3, the only one-shot kills is going to be a headshot. So that's their way of balancing out the snipers. This is all confirmed information either through Twitter or the Battlefield website. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll leave some links for you guys. This gameplay's come to an end. Just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed the Rush gameplay. Giving you guys some news about Battlefield 3. If there's anything I forgot to mention, please make sure to leave a comment. I love hearing back from you guys. Let me know what you're excited about, because we're only about a month and a half away from this game coming out. Beta should be out sometime this month. Very excited to bring you guys some beta gameplay. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!